Alright, man. I decided to make this video. Uh, I want to help people out there who play on official servers. And they say that it's hard to find weapons and find food and get established and stuff like that. I just want to let you know that it's more simple than you make it seem. Uh, and right now, what I'm staring at is a unfinished base in the distance. Um, Last time I was here, further back there was nothing, but this time there's another mini base, and it seems to be holding the truck. Um, First things first, what you want to do is get kitted. You see my character is fucking kitted to the T. I have everything in here that I need, and this yellow bag is all meds and rags and bandages and stuff like that. And this green bag right here is all extra food. And this orange bag right here, I keep all my stuff to like fix my clothes and my play carrier and my shoes if they get damaged. In here I keep an extra sewing kit because you're allowed to use a sewing kit to heal yourself for your wounds. If you didn't know, well now you know. I keep everything nice and neat and organized. In my cargo pants I keep everything from my assault rifle, all my extra bullets, extra suppressor. And before I went on this loot run, this entire bag was completely empty. What I like to do is, before I get kitted, whatever town I land in, I want to make sure that I get everything I need to actually build a base. Or basically like a door, right? And that way, when I go on loot runs, I have something to come back to. You know what I mean? So first thing I do is always build a base or find a stash spot on a low pop server. And what you want to do on that server is you don't even want to fight people, bro. You just want to have that be your secret server for your base or your stash house, or your, you know, if you bury things in the woods and stuff like that. You want to keep that server just for that. And when you're ready to go on loot runs, you want to hop servers. And before you do that, you want to get geared up. And you only want to take the essentials. And you always want to have your backpack empty, so that way you have space to gather loot. You know what I mean? This is all just random stuff that I got on the way here. Of course, I server hopped from my server where I keep my base to this server where I knew there was a base and potential more. Because when I first came through here, this was unfinished. And a little further down is where the guy stored all his loot. So right now we just got here. It took us about an hour, but we're here now, and we're basically getting ready to go past here. Hold on, I think I hear somebody. It's pretty dark, so I don't think anybody can hear me. I don't see anybody at the base. But yeah, we actually on our way here. And also, you want to keep a same route. You want to do one route, and you want to end up in Tissy somehow and work your way down to Northwest Airfield. On the way there, if you don't see anybody, you would at least get geared up, and that way, you know, when you have to do big boy raids like this, you have all the stuff you need. And of course, the drip is very important. You want to look super cool while you do it. This helmet is kind of ugly, but I gotta deal with it, because I really want to be protected. I don't want to get sniped, you know, one tapped. So anyways, what we're about to do is we're about to head over here, grab as much loot as possible, and head back to our server where our base is, store everything, get re-geared, relax for a little bit, organize our inventory, and then we're going to come back to this server and we're going to continue to raid these bases, because there's a base up ahead right here that's not finished, and all the loot that's supposed, I think it's supposed to be inside there when it's done, is a little further up, hidden. Everything's like intense, covered in camouflage canopies. But I found it because this is my route that I always do to get to Tissy. And what I do is my loot run is always the same. If I meet people on the way there, and so be it. More loot for me. But hold on, I'm sorry, I keep hearing fucking noises and shit. But anyways, yeah, we killed somebody on the way here, took all his shit. That's why our bag is pretty full. We didn't take all his shit, we just took what was needed. If you want to see the fight, I put it on my YouTube. It's the video before this one, where I kill the guy and I take most of his stuff. But yeah, we're getting ready to go ahead and finish up this loot run. We're not gonna be able to take everything. This is the second time we've been here. Hopefully that stuff is still there, and hopefully we don't run into any trouble. Um, it is still nighttime, so we definitely have the advantage of not being seen. But guys like this most likely have night vision. So yeah, it's nighttime. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna run around this way, and we're gonna head to where that loot is. We're gonna try to take as much as possible. Yeah, look, they're continuing to build. I see that they have more canopies and they added more layers. Whoever's doing this is either alone or with a group, and they're doing this very methodically. Like if I just stay around, or if I come back in a week, that shit's probably gonna be done, and all the loot that's over here is probably gonna be you know what I'm saying? Now, since I hit it last time and this base is done, and I'm pretty sure the loot up ahead belongs to the people building that base. The base that I found prior to this one that wasn't there before might be the mini base that's storing all that loot now. But then again, the loot that I found was a whole bunch of tents and stuff. And I think I already see it up ahead. Not too sure. Right here. Everything's up ahead. You can see the tents. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to find a bag, store as much stuff as possible, and get the fuck out. Go back to our low pop server where our hidden stash is, store everything, come back. You keep doing this, and if you stick to a route, you're going to come out on top most of the times when it comes to loot. Like, I didn't have to kill anybody for all this stuff. I found most of this stuff. Because remember, the stuff that people store in their bases, right, are stuff that you could find on your own. And don't be discouraged if you don't find any bases to raid. Stick to your route, and when you do that route on a server that's not your, low pop server that you have your stash at, go do the same route on a different server, and eventually you'll get in some good luck, and you'll be able to find stuff like this. Now, I'm not too sure, because last time here I think I stepped on a bear trap, but I triggered it, but I didn't die to it. So yeah, let's see what stuff we have in store for us right now. Okay, I don't think I can open this one because of the tree. Oh, here we go. Alright. So we have some stuff here that we could possibly take. Just need to find a bag real quick. We'll find a bag, and we'll be able to put all the stuff away. Now I hope they didn't set up any landmines from the last time I was here. It's a lot of building stuff. I feel like the better stuff is in that new mini base over there. And it only has a 3-dial combination lock. So I feel like the next time I come raid, I'm definitely coming with less gear. That way if I get caught doing the thing, it's not too much of a loss, you know what I mean? Alright. Alright, let's switch the mags on this. I'll use that to kill zombies and shit. We need to find a bag. We're gonna take all these bullets. We have an AK stash somewhere too. What is this? I've never seen this. Holy shit. I've literally never seen that before. Holy fuck. Gotta make space for that now. Drop one of these, drop one of those. Oh, hell yeah. And a ghillie suit. A ghillie shrug. We need to find a bag. a bag. There's paper there. There's paper there, so I feel like somebody was here recently, right? I need a bag. I need a bag. I don't want to take a tent. I was going to. If we find a bag, then we could take a tent. We don't have a tent. They took the spark. I took one of their cars last time too. Okay, we found a mom backpack. Here we go. Start taking everything you want. Where did we take this food? You don't know what it is, but let's take the food. We have no car in here. Alright, the last thing to check is this improvised shelter, and then we can get out of here. This tent right here has the best shit. I'll take the shotgun shells with me. But I forgot to, I was gonna get a crate. We got enough space now to take some more stuff. Shit sound like rags. Here we go, the sharpening stones. I knew there was something very, very important. Now what we can do is we can wait. But there's no point in waiting. We got what we came for. We're about to dip. And that's how you do it. I mean, they left their stuff out. It's not protected, but I'm pretty sure all the good stuff like the guns and shit is in that other spot. So right now what we do is we just get out of the server, go put our stuff away, continue to rebuild on our rebuild our base, and then store everything. And we're gonna come back, but we're gonna come back a little less geared. We're gonna probably bring the shoddy. We're probably gonna bring the Mosin. We're probably gonna leave a plate. We got a bunch of plate carriers, so we're definitely gonna bring a plate carrier. Uh, we're gonna bring not our favorite outfit, which is this all black getup that we have. We're probably gonna bring the ghillie hood, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna find some grenades and we're gonna fucking blow that bitch up, and we're gonna take that fucking truck. We're gonna take that truck. We're gonna go to Tissy. We're gonna lock down. We're gonna take everything that we can, and we might have to build a second stash on this server that I'm on, and we'll have 2 servers with 2 different stash houses. And the whole point of that, and the whole point of surviving on official servers, in my opinion, is to get hella kitted. And whenever you die, because once you get kitted, you can either go on a loot run or go straight to like Northwest or go to like a high pop server and just look for kills. You know what I'm saying? Look for PvP. Might as well. You gather all these weapons. You might as well try to use them. And that way, when you die, you don't feel like you've lost everything, because you actually didn't. You have 2 stash houses with hella loadouts, extra guns, extra food, extra meds, extra clothes, extra everything that you would need from all the stuff that you gathered. And you could just go back to one of your stash houses, get geared, and go straight right back out and do whatever you want to do. It's kind of like Escape from Tarkov for playstyle, but I feel like playing on official servers, that's the best way to go about it, because everybody on official servers is greedy. Everybody on official servers is kill on sight. You want to be able to have your stuff secretly stored away so that when you unfortunately die, you have a chance to go back and get back right into the action and not feel so discouraged because you've lost literally everything that you owned and you have to start over again, and you might not want to play the game ever again. I've taken breaks from this game to play other games, but whenever I'm on it, it's so much fun. Every encounter is heart pounding. The fact that you go back to your loot and your shit might not be there is always like, you know what I'm saying. And the fact that I can use my route that I used to get geared to potentially find bases like the one I just found that's unfinished and has its loot stored on the outside, where I could just go there and get so many sharpening stones. Sharpening stones are really good because they the more of you have, the less actual axes and saws and stuff that you need for when you're building your base. Sharpening stones are clutch, man. So that's why I remember that one crate that had all the sharpening stones, and I really wanted to come back and get the sharpening stones and nails, but as you can see, nails was not in sight. So I'm pretty sure nails, food, clothing items, and I'm super lucky. I'm super lucky that they had this backpack there, because there was no other backpack in the entire place except this one that I needed, so I could carry all the loot that I took. But yeah, man, catch you in the next one. It was a lot of fun making this video. It took me most of the day to try to get here because I ended up getting into that fight with that dude. Ended up killing him, but I needed to take a break after that. So I finally came here to do what I had to do. Next video will be me going to my base. I'm not going to show you where the base is, of course, but I will show you when I'm inside and when everything's organized, and you see how I keep my stuff, my inventory and my stash house nice and neat, and that way when I need to go back, I know where everything is, and I'm not searching through a whole bunch of different boxes looking for a loadout. Everything's going to be perfectly set up and organized, and from there we're going to go on the next loot run, which is going to be coming back to this server and blowing up and getting inside that base. Or we could just stand out and scout for the owner to come and open the gate, or we could just sit there and we could try to open the gate ourselves, because it's only a 3-digit combination, and we might go out there looking like we're not fully kitted, which is fine, because it's one of those missions where it's like you can get killed easily while you're trying to unlock the gate, so you don't want to die with so much good stuff, because it'll be a waste. So it's kind of like Escape from Tarkov, where you have those scav runs and you barely don't have shit, and there's those runs where you go in there and you're like fully decked out. That's my playstyle when it comes to DayZ, and I'm pretty sure the next run is going to be similar to what a scav run is in Escape from Tarkov. But anyways, thanks again. This video is over. Please subscribe and like the video. I want to spread this. I want to let people hear what I gotta say, and maybe encourage some people to not get off the game, because updates coming up, and I want to have each server high. You know what I mean? I want to have high pop servers everywhere. I want to get into a lot of PvP action. It's kind of like one person every 3 days that I see nowadays, but hopefully soon that all changes. Peace.